6 families were members of Brainerd Hills Presbyterian Church back in the late 60s or 70s, early 70s. And these 6 couples, we decided we did not want to leave the denomination.
At that time, we didn't have anywhere to meet or anything, so Reverend Willard Peake came to our homes and had prayer meeting every week.
So we met for about 6 months in different homes. And then about that time, the presbytery wanted to start a new church in East Brainerd area.
The presbytery did a survey to see if people were interested in a church in this community. And yes, they did do quite a bit of groundwork.
And we just kept hoping and praying for it. And finally, we got the call, where they would issue a call to Bill Warlick.
Well, I knew Bill Warlick back in high school and at Central Presbyterian Church. And he was a missionary at that time to Africa. And we had him out and his family for Sunday dinner. And then he appeared at the house occasionally thereafter talking to me about him starting a church out here.
Bill had called at our house. He came over to our house over and over, and talking to John L. said, "I'm starting a new church. I need you,"
And presbytery helped us get started. But it was a struggle, but yet we knew each other and we worked together well. And when we started meeting with Bill Warlick, we started in the garage of his manse where the presbytery bought a house, and we started meeting in it. And they bought a piano and with some of the money they had. And we got some songbooks.
And we sang out the old hymnals, and I played the violin, and we sang.
I think we were all of one accord, like in the Bible it talks about the people being of one accord. We were one of accord. We wanted to grow. And so we began visiting prospective members. It was an exciting time.
We went out through the week and visited the homes around here and over in Holly Hills. And, 2 of us would go at a time and invite people to come to church.
We came from Pakistan and we were looking for a church. And the wonderful thing happened, the church came to us because Lois Wilson came and knocked at our door, and she said there's going to be a new church and it's going to be a Presbyterian church.
We liked them, and we liked the atmosphere at the church, even though we were meeting in the garage at that time. But that, didn't matter.
The idea of having a new church was very welcome and very exciting.
We didn't have this place, and we didn't have any other place to go but in Bill's basement. And that worked out reasonably well for about a year, and then we began looking for a location. We had other choices that we looked at, but this one seemed best, and so that's the one we secured.
The presbytery bought this property where we now stand, and we met. There was just a house. We met in the building over there for several months, maybe a year, I don't remember.
It's very close to the road, very visible, and of course at that time there were no buildings there.
Across the street was a residential area. There was none of this commercial.
They said, "Oh, you'll never get it," but we did. And so we got the property, and we're here on the best corner in Tennessee, the busiest corner.
We got in there and found out we needed to do a lot of work. We didn't have any idea until that moment. Mary McMillan's husband did a lot of the work or oversaw it, so we named the building after him. After that, we decided we needed to build this sanctuary here.
We all had little shovels and we dug a little dirt that we are going to start this place that we will call our own church.
We really were hoping that it would be a very spiritual church.
It is generally what I envision. Initially, Bill set up a block system, and each elder had a series of names under him that he was to look after. And it's similar to that now, and the people do look after their sisters and brothers.
I think the Lord just led us to this location. I think we just wanted to grow. We wanted to have a church. Maybe we wanted to have a building. I guess we did. But we just wanted to grow and to bring people together and to serve the Lord that way.
There was times when you was fearful about it, but we just, depended on the Lord to supply for us, and He really did. I don't ever remember Him letting us down.
When we can see small children still in the building, and we see them in the front of the church saying, "Peace of our Lord be with you," it's a wonderful, wonderful feeling to see that next generation taking the place of the first generation, and how God's work continues to grow.